All right, DC, here we go with round one. Of course, a few guys in this division can grapple as effectively as he can, but maybe some pause tonight given the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt on the other side.
Yes, and he may use his grappling in reverse to stay upright, because this Jiu-Jitsu fighter is such a great fighter. He's such a fantastic fighter. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it. That standing may be this grappler's best chance to win the fight.
All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Both fighters back to their feet now. Able to check that kick as well. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
They continue to exchange. Oh, working hard here against the fence. We'll see if he can get the takedown. Spinning back fist.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Midway through round one. Oh, that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times to the face.
Nice 1-2 there. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Oliveira. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Charles Oliveira. Just missed with the left there. Oh! Oliveira gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. 15 seconds to go. Inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
É só relaxar e fazer exatamente o que a gente vinha fazendo nos treinos. Dá pra ver que você tá forçando o adversário.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
All right, second round is underway. Your thoughts on what we saw over the first 5 minutes?
I saw a very competitive round. It was very strategic. Expect these guys to really pick it up as we go forward in this fight.
Nice punch there by Oliveira. Oh, how about it? Huge kick landed. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes. Look at the whip action that comes with him throwing that kick.
Throwing that jab, no good.
Punch over the top.
Oh, counters with a beautiful left hand. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Lee. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right. Oh! Huge right hand! Lands the ground and pound strike. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, reversal here, DC.
What a way to switch the position. Fantastic movement by the bottom fighter.
Oliveira's has got full mount now. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Oliveira. Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Now he touches him with the left. Oliveira's lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that, but a lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom.
He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through it.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Nice punch there by Lee. All right, single collar tie now.
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Ooh! Lee gets the takedown there. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up. Be careful playing around inside his guard.
Absolutely, John. That's why you don't sit in a full guard. When you sit in a full guard, it gives these guys too many opportunities to chase submissions. And now he's jumping on a triangle. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Well, he hasn't thrown any strikes to the body so far in this fight. He has been a headhunter at times in his career, but at least at this point, Joe, you gotta think it would behoove him to start mixing things up and work some shots to the body. Well, the full arsenal on display here. 78 total strikes have now landed for Kevin Lee. And a pretty good connection rate as well, DC, landing with 61% accuracy against Charles Oliveira. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
Oh! Well, he is really starting to... Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, big left! Man.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment.
Oh, big knee!
And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they...
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Trying to stay in this fight! Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Wow!
He's hurt. Serve him up.
Whoa!
Go get him. Holy smokes, he put him to sleep.
All right, It looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful.
And now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the track.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's get you a replay from that previous round. It was the big knockdown courtesy of that kick that nearly closed the show for good.
It almost closed the show, but nothing's more discouraging than when you get somebody hurt that bad and you don't shut the door. He has to go back to work now knowing that he's got about as tough a guy as he's ever had in front of him in the octagon tonight.
All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is will and your desire to become champion. Oh, can't put any weight on it.
Lee's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
And he's out. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Continues to apply pressure here in half guard. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. Got to be careful, armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.